Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to the LSC Employee Service Award celebration. I want to give a special welcome to our board member, Ms. Ernestine Pierce, for joining us today. We really appreciate her presence. This is a time when we recognize and celebrate those employees who have achieved milestones in their service to LSC. These dedicated employees have 10, 15, 20 years of service, up to 45 years at Lone Star College or throughout the system. Lone Star College is 48 years old, and so many of you have given so much of your lives to educate the community in which we serve. And for that, we are grateful and thank you for your service. We hope that you continue to serve the college and the system. My name is Dr. Archie Blanson. I'm honored to be your president, and enjoy the celebration.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our first ever virtual employee recognition ceremony. My name is Deirdre Prince, Executive Director of Public Relations and Community Outreach, and it is my honor to serve as today's MC for this wonderful event. Today, we are privileged to recognize achievement, excellence, and service. We have 20 colleagues receiving special awards, 6 colleagues receiving excellence awards, and 57 colleagues receiving service awards. As we go through the program, I encourage you to use the chat feature to congratulate your colleagues and loved ones. Recipients, organizational development, or the Office of Public Relations and Community Outreach will be contacting you regarding award pickup. I would like to remind our speakers to please turn off your video when you're not speaking and make sure you're muted. Providing interpreting services for us today are Vicki Martin and Sally Guajardo, and captioning service is being provided by Jada Spires. And now, without further ado, we will start our awards presentation with our special awards. This includes our annual Cycle of Effectiveness Awards, Writing Awards, LSC Focus Awards, Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Awards, and our very first LSC-North Harris Champion of Diversity and Inclusion. Presenting our first few awards for our annual Cycle of Effectiveness and the Writing Awards is Dr. Laura Yanesi, Vice President of Instruction.
Thank you, Dr. Prince. Good morning, everyone. This year, we present the inaugural Annual Cycle of Effectiveness Awards. The ACE Awards were designed to recognize and celebrate the work being done to improve institutional effectiveness through the annual cycle of assessment and planning, all designed for continuous improvement. Awards were named for all 5 categories of Lone Star College's strategic goals. Our first award recognizes academic and workforce program quality, and the identified area was the Faculty Institute. Congratulations to Kimberly Ball, Dulcie Mohammed, Romelda Stanley, and Sandra Velasquez. Our second award recognizes culture, primarily building collaborations, and this award goes to the Division of Languages and Communication. Our third award recognizes financial responsibility and accountability, and we're excited to announce that it goes to our Adjunct Mentoring Program. We'd like to congratulate Michael McFarland, Dulcie Mohammed, Renee Roberts, Romelda Stanley, and Sandra Velasquez. Next, our award focuses on partnerships, and for this one, we're very excited to congratulate Dr. Jennifer Travis and her work on the Math PIC program. And finally, our award that focuses on student success is being given to the CAS Lab, and for this, we'd like to congratulate the group of Karen Coker, Gianfranco Herrera, Jordan Land, Christina Raymond, Carisha Scales Chambers, and Danielle Williams. The Writing Awards are a special recognition of published works written and entered for consideration by Lone Star College employees. The recipients of this award are chosen by the Writing Awards Committee, comprised of members from across the system. The committee reviews submissions of publications by Lone Star College faculty and staff, ranging in a variety of writing categories, and evaluates all submissions based on a metric system before making the final recommendation. Today, we'd like to congratulate 3 recipients of the Writing Award: William Morgan, Brian Robert Schmesky, and Andrei Sokolowski. We also want to thank those who served on the committee for their time and dedication.
And now for our LSC Focus Awards, I'd like to introduce Darlene Luce, Administrative Assistant, Office of the President.
Thank you, Dr. Prince. Good morning, everyone. LSC Focus relates to the culture at LSC. Our culture helps us identify and focus on the behavior most needed to achieve our goals. The award provides a way to highlight those demonstrating the LSC cultural beliefs. Those are 1 LSC, Student Focused, Own It, Advance Equity, Cultivate Community, and Choose Learning. Nominations for this award come from all departments and locations, highlighting the actions and specific stories that reflected the LSC cultural beliefs in action. The recipients are leaders in demonstrating our culture and helping reach our goals as a college. We have William Greg Rawlinson from LSC-North Harris. We have Enadina Reese from LSC-North Harris. Pam Clark from LSC Kingwood, Valencia Crosby from LSC University Park, Anthea Diaz from LSC System Office The Woodlands. We also have Latoya Hardman Lewis from LSC Houston North, Annabelle R. Hernandez from LSC System Office University Park, Luisa Luna from LSC Montgomery, Joseph Urich from LSC Sci-Fair, and Donna D. Willingham from LSC Tomball. Thank you so much to the LSC Focus Steering Committee, the LSC Focus Executive Committee, and all who served to determine recipients, and thank you to those who provided nominations for this very important award.
Thank you, Darlene. And now to present the next set of awards we have relating to equity, diversity, and inclusion, I'd like to introduce Kimberly Ball, President of the Faculty Senate.
Thank you, Dr. Prince. I am honored to be able to make these announcements. For our equity, diversity, and inclusion at our system level, the purpose of the Employee Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion EDI Award is to recognize Lone Star College employees who demonstrate a commitment to increasing diversity, fostering inclusivity, and advancing equity, and directly ties to the LSC cultural belief of advanced equity. These individuals display support, encouragement, and advocacy for and between persons of different backgrounds and individual identities. And our winners for equity and diversity, inclusion are Tiffany Lane of LSC Sci-Fair and Faye Lee of LSC Sci-Fair. Thank you to the committee that worked to identify the recipients to receive this award. I am also super excited to announce our Champion of Diversity and Inclusion Award at LSC-North Harris. This year, we also present our inaugural Champion of Diversity and Inclusion Award. This award was designed to recognize a faculty or staff member who serves as a role model for our staff and students and who promotes Lone Star College's cultural belief of advancing equity by promoting both diversity and inclusion. The Champion of Diversity and Inclusion selection process begins with peer and/or student nominations and are then selected by a committee comprised of members of the Center for Civic Engagement, the International Studies Committee, and Student Life. And our first inaugural Champion of Diversity and Inclusion is Casey Garcia, who's worked so hard to promote equity and diversity inside the classroom and outside. Thank you to the committee who identified this award recipient.
Thank you, Kimberly. And now for our final set of special awards is our Excellence Awards, where we honor our faculty, adjunct, and staff who have excelled in their duties. And to present these awards, we'll have again Kimberly Ball and Michelle Simon, President of our Professional Support Staff Association.
Thank you so much again, Dr. Prince. And I have the honor to recognize our adjunct faculty and faculty excellence awards. Our faculty work tirelessly and do so with a passion and commitment like no other. They work closely with each student to ensure they succeed not just in their classroom, but at Lone Star College North Harris and beyond. Being selected as an Excellence Award recipient is significant because they are nominated by their peers, and the Faculty Senate Awards Committee reviews evaluations as well as self-documentation to select the individuals to recognize with these awards. Among the many nominations received, these faculty are those that rose to the top. For our 2019-2020 Adjunct Faculty Excellence Awards, I have the honor to announce that they are Jennifer Danick and Michael De La Crosse. Congratulations, y'all are amazing. And for our Faculty Excellence Awards, I have the honor and privilege to announce Rubea Bayin and Erica Herrera as our excellent faculty, and I'm so proud of both of them. And thank you to the committee.
Good morning. I am honored to be able to present to you our Staff Excellence Awards. Staff Excellence Awards provide an opportunity for the administration of the Lone Star College system and Lone Star College North Harris to show appreciation of full-time and part-time staff contributions to the college. Part-time employees keep us moving forward. They provide help and support in so many ways, and our work could not be done without them. Our staff do so much for our students along their journey, starting here at Lone Star College North Harris and beyond. This would not be possible without their continuous support and guidance. Our part-time Staff Excellence Award recipient this year is Carisha Scales Chambers. And our full-time Staff Excellence Award recipient is Raina Tippett. Congratulations to both of you, and thank you for all that you do.
Thank you, Kimberly and Michelle, and congratulations again to all of our recipients of special awards this year. And now, before we move on, I'm very excited to announce our first prize drawing. So this is going to be an award for a half day off certificate. And our first winner for this particular award goes to Carol Robinson. So Carol's system office will be contacting you regarding your certificate. Congratulations. And now for our Years of Service Awards, where we recognize those colleagues who have shown their dedication to our college. And we start with our 5 years to 30 years of service recipients. Presenting our 5-year recipients will be Tina Lee, Vice President of Administrative Services. Our 10-year and 15-year recipients by Magdalena Mendoza Stark, Interim Vice President of Student Success. Presenting our 20-year, 25-year, and 30-year recipients will be Dr. Laura Yanesi, Vice President for Instruction. And to give you a little context before we get into those awards, we'll be sharing some campus and pop culture trivia for each category, which will be shared by Clark Sachs, Communications Coordinator. Clark, take it away.
So starting with 5 years ago, groundbreaking for the Construction and Skilled Trades Technology Center took place on July 13th, 2016. Beyoncé surprise released her Lemonade album. Stranger Things became the first original series premiere of the year on Netflix, and Japan lifted its 67-year-old ban on Dancing After Midnight.
And I believe Maggie is still trying to join us, so I will go ahead and present our 5-year service awards. The first one to Ibrahim Abu Saad, Stacy Allen, Ralph Angeles, John Alphonse Apanda, Michael Bachman, Jacoby Backstrom, Gabriel Cardenas, George Carrillo, Mark Corbiel, Jason Durant, Dennis Eichler, Barna Farkas, Ana Gonzalez, Kenya Hicks, Barry Horn Jr., Bobby Jones, Dan Kirchhoff, Nathaniel Leday, Jane Monksgaard, Tiffany Murray, Juan Primo, Cash Shipman, and Deborah Vick. And at this point, I'd like to ask Tina Lee to go ahead and present our 10-year and 15-year service awards. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Prince. And it is my privilege to recognize employees who have provided 10 years of service to Lone Star College North Harris. Recipients are Richard Christensen, Raphael Donoso, Christy Hunger, Lou Hassana, Marie Morrison, Christina Raymond, Becca Stevenson. Congratulations to all of you.
Some trivia for 15 years ago. In January of 2006, President of North Harris, Dr. David Sam, was invited to attend the University President's Summit on International Education, hosted by U.S. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice and U.S. Secretary of Education Margaret Spellings. He was one out of 13 community college presidents invited to the summit from all over the country. And criminal justice professor Richard Becker of LSC Tomball and psychology professor Don Stanley of LSC-North Harris starred in The Odd Couple at LSC Tomball in 2006. College student Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook social media site switched to open registration in September of 2006. Anybody who is at least 13 years old and has a valid email address can sign up. And Wonton Food, a fortune cookie company, correctly foretold the Powerball lottery numbers, resulting in 110 second-place winners.
And now our 15-year service award recipients: Dean Campa, Janet Gonzalez, Carol A. Robinson, David Smith, Alice Venier, Jennifer Welsh.
20 years ago, the Nobel Peace Prize winner and leader of Solidarity, Lech Walesa, visited North Harris only days after the 9/11 attacks. It was sponsored by LSC Foundation and the World Affairs Council of Houston. Walesa addressed a standing room only audience of students, faculty, administrators, community members, and officials. The North Harris Montgomery Community College District webpage in August of 2000 announces Magnolia ISD is joining the district. Also, the iPod was released and the last Peanuts comic strip was published.
Congratulations to our 20-year service recipients: Francis Belafato, Lisa Cordova, Jacqueline Davis Gilmore, Gina Espatia Perez, Kawana Francis, Wally Hong, Richard Owen, Hervais Parker, Mary Perez, and Alan Rice.
25 years ago, Our Lady of the Lake University offered Houston weekend programs at North Harris and offered the MA in Human Sciences and the MS in Psychology. 2 additional school districts, Willis and Splendora, voted to join the college family. Red Bull energy drinks entered the U.S. market, and minivans now have sliding doors on both sides of the second row. Before this year, minivans did not have a sliding door on the driver's side.
Congratulations to our 25-year service recipients: Shirley Ennis, Gerald Irons, Satanya Monroe, Alice Savage, Chris Stengel, Catherine Stevens, and Charles Trevino.
In May of 1991, the college district expanded further north into Montgomery County following population growth, so the name of the college changed to the North Harris Montgomery Community College District to reflect the multi-county service area. One of the most popular guest lectures on campus was at the annual History Symposium titled Americans at War, the United States and World War II, which was held in 1991. The symposium featured General Benjamin Davis Jr., commander of the Tuskegee Airmen, and Dr. Stephen Ambrose, renowned historian. And the flag that you see there flew over LSC-North Harris when it was NHCC until fall of 1991. The red border prevented the look of a surrender flag when it hung up on the flagpole. In this same year, the For Dummies books started with the Dues for Dummies in 1991.
Congratulations to our 30-year service award winner, the one and only Daryl Edley.
And now we move on to our next prize winner. So this will also be for a half-day off certificate. And our winner of this half-day off certificate is Maricela Tapia Garcia. Congratulations, Maricela. System office will be contacting you regarding your certificate. Now, before we move on, as you can see, we have our 40-year service awards coming up. And I would like to note that this particular year, we did not have a 35-year recipient. So we'll be moving on to our 40-year and 45-year recipients. And to kick us off will be some trivia from Clark Sachs, and the awards will be introduced by our president, Dr. Archie Blanson.
In 1981, student Lyndon Rose was the MVP for the 1980 Junior College Classic Tournament. An attorney today, Rose credits Lone Star College for the start he has in life. And President Thorne treated faculty and staff to a ride on the Goodyear blimp. The home station of the lighter-than-air aircraft was on the west side of I-45 across from Spring High School, where Planet Ford is today. The picture comes from the 1980-1981 bulletin, the original name of the system catalog. And also, this year was the first mention of the word internet, and Post-it notes by 3M Corp were launched.
And congratulations to our 2 40-year recipients. I'd like to introduce them now. Carol Crowder, a professor of biology, started August 24th, 1981, received the Writing Award in 1995 and 2006. In 1996, Carol received the Balcom Award for Excellence in Teaching in Science. This award is presented to one of the community college professor in each region annually. The next recipient is Deidre Taylor. Library specialist, started August 31st, 1981. Deidre was president of the PSSA in 2014, 2015, vice president 2016, and training and activity coordinator from 2016 to 2017. Deidre is the 2016 LSC Lab graduate. She serves on the LSC Leadership Development Steering Committee as well.
Congratulations, Carol and Deidre. And before we move on, let's hear a little bit from their colleagues about what they think of their awardees.
Hi, Carol. Congratulations on 40 years of teaching excellence at North Harris College.
I'm so happy for you for 40 years working at Lone Star College. You are such a great teacher and a great friend.
I haven't been here quite as long as Carol Crowder. She's the one that got me here to North Harris. We met teaching high school, and then Carol discovered North Harris College and told me this was the greatest place on the planet.
Back when we started, we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have to worry about students in the classroom sneaking out their phones, texting, checking Facebook.
Back then, the worst thing that could happen to you while you're teaching is the overhead projector bulb goes out. I saw Carol more than once running up and down the hall trying to snag an overhead that someone wasn't using anymore.
So one of my fondest memories of Carol is when she would every year give us the most wonderful Christmas gifts. She's very thoughtful.
Around 1990, Dr. Sandy Shugart became our president. Very innovative, and he wanted to make sure all faculty had office computers. He singled you out as the first faculty in the biology department to have a computer. That was a game changer. At the time, you, Joe Anders, and I were writing our first lab manual. Remember? You became our editor-in-chief. You were relentless with deadlines, but a hard taskmaster, we did get the job done.
Goes out of her way to build camaraderie among the department. She's a team player, and most importantly, she's the type of person that makes North Harris College as special as it is.
She truly is a person who always tries to see the best in everybody. No matter the person, no matter, she just really has a very good and kind heart and would do anything within her powers to try to make your life better. She also takes that same mentality to her students. Congratulations on 40 years, and I hope you have many more to come after that.
Wow, 40 years. You and I share a lot of history together. It's been an honor and a privilege working with you side by side. May you have many more productive years here at North Harris.
Well, Carol, it's been 40 years, 40 great ones, and I just wish you all of the best as you go on with your teaching career and, of course, beyond. You'll always be an educator. You'll always be trying to help people. It's a pleasure to know you.
I wish you the very best, and I hope that you just continue to enjoy your life, and I love you.
One word that I use to describe Deidre is reliable. That truly is who she is. You can rely on her to do whatever it takes to help our students, our faculty, and our campus community.
I've known Deidre Taylor for 12 years. If I could describe her in one word, it's imperturbable.
Y'all know the Deidre Taylor that's in the library, always helping people out and, giving you good resources and all of that. I want to talk about the Deidre that I know. The Deidre that I know loves God, loves her family, and loves community.
What I've learned most from Deidre is that you can solve most problems if you just calmly think through how they're structured.
Whether she's working to find textbooks for course reserves or helping faculty find multimedia for their classes, she always goes above and beyond to make sure that she gets it right for our students.
Nothing ever flusters or ruffles Deidre. She is perfectly calm and collected. There's never a crisis when Deidre is around. There's barely even a problem because she solves all of the problems at our library.
She loves participating in food drives, clothing drives, raffle tickets with her church.
Deidre's always thinking of ways to help our students and improve our campus community. I remember when Hurricane Harvey hit our community, she was here helping set up North Harris as a shelter, and whenever the campus community is in need, she's the first to volunteer to help.
You think you're going over to enjoy some of her great cooking, which she is a fantastic cook, but when you get there, it might be National Night Out, where she has the Harris County Sheriff's Department out there, games for the kids, foods for everybody, prizes, the works.
She's professional. She's a rock-solid professional, and she deeply cares about our students.
On behalf of the Center for Civic Engagement,
we want to congratulate you on your 40 years at Lone Star College. You are a joy to work with, and you have helped us educate our students and help them become better citizens.
You have brought in some fabulous speakers who represent the diversity of our student body and truly serve as an inspiration for them.
We love learning from you, and we love spending time with you.
And we hope you stick around for another 40 years.
Deidre, how can we convince you to stay here another 40 years?
I know she spends a lot of time at Lone Star. I just don't know how she's able to do all the things that she does for the community. And Deidre, I want to take this time to thank you for everything you've done. I don't think I tell you enough that I appreciate your friendship and your commitment to all the ones around you.
Congratulations, Deidre.
And again, congratulations, Carol and Deidre, our 40-year Service Award recipients. At this time, I would like to invite Carol to say a few words.
Well, I will say that 40 years ago, when I was interviewed by Dr. Arola, I had no idea that this was the future in front of me. I have only been able to meet wonderful people that I work with. They always challenge me to succeed and to better myself. And I absolutely love this school. I do not have another 40 years in me, however. So that is a no-go, but I will be here for a few more anyway. So thank you.
Carol, and again, thank you for your 40 years of service, and Deidre as well. And now we're ready to move on to our 45-year recipients. So Clark, tell us what was going on 45 years ago.
45 years ago, Pickens, the second Black instructor hired at North Harris College, taught the first electronics course in 1975 and became the lead instructor for electronics AAS degree in 1976. An artist's conception of class rings for North Harris County College, as pictured here in the 1975-76 bulletin. And although those rings were never actually created, they were the earliest renditions of the N logo and the hurricane symbol depicted together. This 1975 information pamphlet lists the temporary main office address between the move from White House at the International Plaza in Greenspoint to the new administrative offices in the academic building of the North Harris campus, which opened a year later. And the east side of the academic building is shown here. The boardroom and the president's office were located where the Office of Technology Services is today. And in pop culture, the word meme was first introduced by Richard Dawkins in his book, The Selfish Gene, to explain the way that cultural information spreads.
So we have two recipients to recognize this year, one from North Harris College and one from Kingwood College. These two individuals have a combined 90 years of service to Lone Star College system, which is truly remarkable. From Kingwood, we have Rich Alstead, and from North Harris College, our recipient has requested not to be formally recognized in these ceremonies. However, I would like to share our collective gratitude to you and your dedication to our college, to our students, and to our community. Thank you very much.
And that concludes our program for today, other than we'd like to make a special thank you to all of the folks who were involved in pulling off this event. This has been an unusual time, and it was wonderful to get to still share and recognize our recipients today with their colleagues and their family members and friends. Some of the folks who were involved in this, of course, are the administrative assistants to the presidents, our many announcers who participated, our Champion of Diversity and Inclusion Committee, the College Awards Planning Teams, College Planning and Effectiveness Committee, College Relations, College Services, Craig Livingston for a lot of our trivia, Disability Services, Equity, Diversity and Inclusion Committee, our Excellence Award Committee, Faculty Senate, Helen Clarity, HRIS and Records, LSC Focus Committees, Marketing and Communications, Professional Support Staff Association, the Office of Human Resources, and the Writing Award Committee. And that does conclude our program today. Congratulations again to all of our Service Award recipients today, as well as our Special Award recipients and our Excellence Awards recipients. Your contributions to Lone Star College North Harris are what make our campus an excellent place to work and to learn. And we thank you for your unwavering commitment and dedication. And thank you again for joining us today. Congratulations for your achievements, and have a great day.